So even though this test room doesn't have a ton of content, unless you really like raise or challenge mode, there is at least a new quest from Athena. So I do want to go over and try this quest out and show it to you guys, because this is at least some new content. I wish they would release stuff like this all the time. I feel like it's not that difficult for them to come up with some new boss and then create like a little quest line for it that we can go and do. I wish they would do stuff like this for seasonal events. They used to release Halloween quests. We got that, you know, rotten vegetable quest from years and years ago at this point. I wish they would do more of that regularly. Like every season they could come out with some new quest that has unique rewards or something. I don't know, just a suggestion. But yeah, we actually have a new quest here from Athena. So let's do this.
O mighty wizard, for I have dire tidings I must impart. The grand immortal games, games in which you have triumphed fairly and with honor, have a cheater. A loathsome creature have we discovered. Once a noble king, a man of great courage, we invited him to compete, but he deceived us. Hades in particular. This man won not through talent or sport, but through guile and manipulation. This wretch, this schemer, this Sisyphus. And so, we punished him with eons of perpetual training. Day after day, he toils in Tartarus, pushing a boulder up a hill, only for his task to reset.
Yep, that's Sisyphus.
Alas, our punishment has backfired. For each day Sisyphus pushed that boulder, he grew stronger. His stamina increased beyond mortal ken. In short, Sisyphus got swole.
And you guys are mad about this.
And now he has broken free to compete once more. If you wish to be a champion of Olympus, you must battle this defiler and win. Yet I fear the only way you can do that is to train as he has, toiling against rocks. Thus, your training begins now. Gather 100 tons of rocks around this garden, then travel to Zafaria and find the Rock of Ages elementals.
What? You want me to go to Zafaria after I collect rocks?
If you can defeat them, it will be as if you had battled for ages. Your muscles will ache with the weary of centuries. Only then will you be ready for battle.
Ah, yes, 1 XP for lifting rocks. 20-ton rock. That's what you want me to grab here. We have to defeat him by training. A wizard has to train and pick up rocks in order to defeat Sisyphus, who's been doing this for eons, apparently. And we're just going to lift 5 rocks and then go to Zafaria and we're good. I don't even think Sisyphus knows anything about magic and spells, right? So we could probably easily defeat him by just, you know, our normal things, normal spells. Go to Crypt of Ages in Elephant Graveyard. Okay, we are marking over here then. You actually want me to go to Zafaria for this? Let's see. I could go to my Battle Mage Keep, which has a spiral door. I guess we'll go to Zafaria for you because you asked so nicely. Don't know what's in Zafaria for us for this quest. Elephant Graveyard. I only go here for the code wand fishing during free energy. Let's see. Crypt of Ages. Is it right over here? This is it? Yep, this is it. Okay. I have my normal deck with Bunyip, some Tempest. Should be good enough for whatever's in here. Dang, now it has to load in all this Zafaria stuff.
The ravages of age. No, wait, I skipped a bit. We are the Rock of Ages elementals. Long have we stood here, aging, To battle us is to battle the full force of time, the witherer of mountains. To those that survive, the training of ages will be granted. To those that do not, a tasteful but inexpensive funeral shall be bestowed.
Bro, you're the one that needs a funeral. This guy can barely even talk.
Now, behold the ravages of age.
Yeah, I can tell, bro. I can literally tell. I think we're just gonna one-shot this guy. Like, he's not even a boss. It's just one of them. He's got 2,000 health. Hello?
Behold the ravages of age.
What are the ravages of age? Infoul. No, there's no way. There's no way he has any other cheats. Yeah, that wasn't even close. Old man.
Okay, standing up, breathing. Which one is that again? Living or deading? Oh, okay. Congratulations, traveler, for you have bested time itself and minerals itself to bear the yoke of ages. So, yoked, you are now ready to face any competition.
Dang, they got good mics for this one. That was like super loud. Okay, so we got the yoke. We're now yoked. And ready to fight Sisyphus? Yep, back to the garden. Okay, don't really see the point of talking to old man. Oh, we're already here. Go to the temple. It's this. This is the new Temple of Sisyphus standard mode. Okay, let's fight him. Let's see. I've already seen a bit of this fight from Terra stream, so I do kind of know what you're supposed to do. Basically just spam hits. There he is. You can scale down to level 90 if you want. I think that gives you spellments. I think that's the reason that people do that. Okay, what I want to do for this is spam Thunder Snake and probably Lightning Bats. I have maxed out Thunder Snake and Lightning Bats, so this shouldn't be that difficult. And then for our other spells, we're going to use Iron Sultan and, I don't know, Kraken. We're just going to put in a ton of these. And yeah, I think this is all we're going to do. I think this is going to do it. Basically, just spam this guy. We're not going to scale down.
You are no immortal.
Should be easy.
And yet you dare to battle Sisyphus? King of the Isthmus? Tricker of Hades? Bamboozler of Zeus? And escaper of Tartarus? Oh, tiny mortal. Meek, small, itsy bitsy, practically invisible because you were so minuscule mortal. Do you even push?
Does this guy even know what we've accomplished in AQUILA? Like, we've done all those things too. We defeated Hades, we escaped Tartarus, we also went through Atlantia, Mount Olympus.
I pushed boulders for eons incalculable. Worked mind, body, back, and delts. I have consumed not, but powders of suspicious nature and vile flavor. All for the moment I could topple the lords of Olympus and drink electrolytical juice from their trophies. All this,
That sounds kind of fun.
and they send me you. Cowards. Come then, let us have a warm-up.
Yeah, let's do it, bro. Do you even lift, bro? Sisyphus Stone Thrower. Let's see how good this guy is. I already got a Shadow Pip. No reason to use that, though. So what's going to happen here is first turn, and I think a few turns after, the damage cap is 500. So that bubble right there is the damage cap. No reason to use any bigger spell than this. Yep, easy. Oh my god, we got Iron Sultan. Too bad it's only gonna do 500. I want to see how much lightning. This is definitely gonna do 500, even without an enchant. So you can do this scale down to level 90. You can also do this in challenge mode, which scales you down to 90 as well and limits your spells you can use. Okay, we've done 1,000 damage. I'm about to just keep spamming lightning bats until he changes the bubble. And we boost on him. Okay, here we go. So after 3 turns, he does this cheat. Gives me a spell and changes the bubble. Okay, so now the bubble is up a little bit. They've upped the cap. I think Kraken can hit the cap now. See how much Kraken does. I have maxed out Kraken, by the way, too. All my low-level storm spells are maxed out. So yeah, you can only do 1,000 with this next bubble. Should I use an epic Thunder Snake? Let's see how much this does. I think it'll easily do 1,000. Yeah, we have so much damage. And we boost. I wonder if I could have done this without even enchanting to hit 1,000. 1,000 is so easy. Let's see. Lightning bats. We'll use our lesser enchant. There we go. So he's giving me these cards, and you can use the card and do 2,000 damage to him. But what will happen if you cast that spell, this rock put, is the boulder attack that he does on you will be upgraded and do more damage. So you can choose just to not use the spell. I could do 2k, but now the bubble has gone up in damage, and I think now we can do like 3k. Let's see if we can hit that. Still have another shadow. So now the damage cap is 3k. How much does he have left? 7,000. I could do that again. Or we could just use rock put. You know what? I'm not really scared. Let's just use this. I want to show what happens when you use the spell he gives you. Okay, gives you heal blades. This will do 3k. We should just do that. Guaranteed 3k. could just use the other tree spell after this.
Older you than me.
Okay, here's the next boulder. This should do more damage since we use the new spell that he gives you. So now he does 2,000. So that's the risk of using his spell.
It's a test of endurance.
Now he upped the damage cap. I think it's 8k now. Yeah, he's pretty much guaranteed dead. We could use Rock Put just because it kills him. Yeah, that is the risk of using his spell because then he starts to do more damage. But you can pretty much just wait. I mean, you don't even have to use this at all if you don't want. You could just sit there, hit him for 3k a couple times, and eventually you'll kill him.
You cheated! Of course you cheated! You must have cheated! How else could you have possibly beaten this raw slab of molten rock? I'm of a mind to report you to Zeus himself. We shall see how tricksy you are while pushing a boulder for eternity.
That's your job, bro. That's all you. You can go back to your job now. Let's turn in our quest. We got the badge Swole like Sisyphus, and then there's some other badges you can get for doing this like multiple times if you want.
Well fought, mortal. The deceptive fiend has fled Olympus, and the immortals are free to challenge each other with honor once more. I have not spoken with him since his defeat, nor do I care to turn my sight upon him. But, thanks to you, one imagines Sisyphus as unhappy.
So that's the quest. That is the new quest. That's the new boss. And there is some new gear from this guy over here. There is level 170 gear now that you can get. I think, is it from Tartarus? I don't really know where it drops from. Or maybe you can just craft it. But yeah, there is 170 gear. Let's see. There's 45 pages of gear in here. So yeah, there's a lot. But it's not really better than the Reaver gear or Fairy gear, so I don't really care too much about it. But yeah, they did add some new stuff. I guess they added like a pity system because they have that new dust. And you can go to this guy, and this guy has so much to craft. So you can just craft different pieces from him. But that is going to do it, guys. That is the new quest on Testrom in AQUILA. So you can do that once it comes to Live Realm. I encourage KingsL to keep coming out with new quests like this and new bosses. I wish they would put more time into stuff like that, rather than like always releasing, you know, challenge mode this, challenge mode that. I kind of want new content because to me, like with this new update, I'm more interested in this quest than all the other challenge mode stuff. I just think it's more fun to like see quest lines and new fights and all that. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like on it. Definitely subscribe for more Wiz videos in the future. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you all next time.